Hello, and welcome to this Flesh and Blood challenge video. In this video, I want to see if you can win a game with just using generic cards. If you don't know how to play Flesh and Blood, this video isn't going to explain it, but in the simplest form, you and your opponent take turns being the attacker and the defender. On the attacker's turn, you pitch cards for mana, and you use the mana to attack your opponent, and then your opponent has the chance to block with cards from their hand, and then as the attacker I can react to your defense, and then you can react to my react, and we go back and forth until both players are done with reactions, and that happens as many times as you have an action point, cards in hand, and mana. But the more important part to the rules here is that for decks, you can only build with what your hero card says you can. So for example, Fi is a draconic ninja, so I can only play draconic cards and ninja cards and generic cards. Everybody can play those generic cards, and they're usually not super powerful because everybody can play them. If you've played Hearthstone, they're a lot like the neutral cards in Hearthstone. It's a lot like colorless cards in Magic. With all that being said, I tried to build and win a game with only generic cards. Equipment, weapons, everything in the deck is all generic. I used Bravo for this challenge because I felt like Bravo's hero ability was the most generically good to use. By pitching 2 mana, I can give something with 3 or more dominate, and there's a lot of pretty strong 3 or more generic attacks, so I felt like this was a good angle. With that all explained, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and if you want to see more Flesh and Blood content, leave comments on what you want to see. But let's get into the challenge. Okay, there we go. Whoa, what just happened? Okay, I'll do that. Swing with this. Pitching this for 6 currently. Oh, I could have pitched the Pummel for Bravo. I don't have the mana for Pummel. I will Arsenal, Sink Below. Whoa! We have 2 Rune Chants and a 6. I'll pay for one of them with a Command and Conquer. And then I need 3 mana for this. So I say no there, no there. No, I'm just going to block with Sink Below here. Choose Command and Conquer. Draw another. I think we just fetch as many cards as we can out of his hand. This, and that's a 10. Hopefully this baits cards out of his hand, and I don't think we need to save Goliath Gauntlets for anything besides just... we just gotta swing damage. Okay. No shot, he just eats 10. Holy shit. Okay. Deathly Whale, 3 Rune Chants. We don't use the Sift. So we can pay with Sifts. Pay 1 Sift. Pay 1 Sift. For 4, I'll block 2 and ditch the Pummel. Ditch the Pummel. Sure. I'll Ravenous Rabble. Try to get some oh, there's a Pummel on top. They choose to block. Cool. I'll Energy Potion and pass. We need 7 mana next turn. And we have, because that's 2. Hold on, I'm counting. 2, 5, 6, 7. And that's 3, 6, 7. No. Pass. I will take the full damage. Because I will pitch this to that. And then I will Energy Potion and Tunic. Play that with Dominate. Hopefully this fishes 2 cards out of their hand with the Ooh, good chest piece. Forgot about that. I'm still pummeling. I don't care. They're also crowning. Okay. Pummel. For 12, brother. We only push like 4 damage, but he discards a card. I want to see the Sift first. Well, let's get through this first. No, I'll take the 1. Take the 1. What does my next turn even look like? Next turn, I pitch Fendal's Fighting Spirit for Wounded Bull. And then I Arsenal Down and Dirty. And I block with Pummel here for 2. What does this do? Create an Eloquence token? Oh, it's this card. When you play that, destroy this card. Okay, interesting. He's just doing shit with no cards in. Where did this come from? Okay, I'll block here, block here. If I take 6, I'll go to 9. And I don't have a great hand. I just block with Down and Dirty, take 4. That's fine. He did shit. I'll attack though. For 7. He does so much shit on his turn, and he does a pretty decent amount of damage. And then he takes Blood Debt, and then I smack him for 7. Or her, I guess, because it's Vincent. Oh, this is 8. Oh, I have less, so it has 8. Oh, wait, that's really good. That's pretty cool. No, no. For 5, 3, 5, 7, and I don't have Tunic. Ooh, that means I need 5. Wait, which just means I do this and this for these 2. I take 5. They take 3 Blood Debt. I'll go to 4, they'll go to 5. And then they take Blood Debt. This is huge. This, pitching this. They don't know I'm pummeling. They have no idea. We pummel. It's still 9. They go to 3. Huge. And they have to pitch for this, right? They have to pitch and discard. Huge. Oh, and this is a really good defensive hand, too. This is insane. I'm taking the 1, 2. Yeah. Pass. And then I sink below. I want both of those cards next turn. I take 1. That's okay. Fendal Spirit. Pitching that. Fendal brings me to 4 for 7. I think I can just block to survive, and Blood Debt will kill them. I just have to draw good blocks or sigils. They'll take... Pass. They also pass. Let's go! You can win a game of Flesh and Blood using only generic cards if you're playing Bravo and your opponent is playing Vincent. And I feel like that was a real Vincent list. Yeah, this is like a real Vincent list, I feel like. Which kind of just shows how bad Vincent is.